Hello everyone. For this video, this is gonna be a bit different from my past Transformers reviews. Most of those reviews are unboxing, and most of those are for the first time. I've seen the figures. I'll be seeing. I mean, I've seen. I will be seeing the figures at the same time as you guys. So this figure I had since last April or March during the start of the quarantine. I bought this on clearance, like I said in my past videos, and renewed interest in it. Had a renewed interest in it because of the Netflix series, the Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy, the original anime series that aired on Netflix or that streamed on Netflix. Also, this figure has caught the eye of a lot of my friends because of that show. So shout out to BK Peña and Danry Ocampo, who are looking to get a copy of this figure. So this figure is actually pretty old. This is the first Commander class series that Hasbro Takara Tomy has released. It's the Siege War for Cybertron Commander class Jetfire or Skyfire, uh, who played a prominent role in that. Um, I keep wanting to say a TV series, but it's not actually a TV series, but Netflix series. Okay, let's just call it a Netflix series, which streamed, of course, in the streaming service Netflix. Here you see him. He's a giant block of white plastic with red trimmings, but mostly he's white, and he's made out of different kinds of plastic. So there's like this glossy white, and then there's like matte finished white. The matte finished white here on my copy is already starting to yellow. That's because I'm keeping him in a terrible, dusty and humid room with all my transformers. So eventually he will turn yellow. I'm quite sure of it. This white part in his backpack is actually painted from the red maroonish plastic. Um, as you can see, as he is here on my rotating display, he is armed with all of his weapons. Um, Sorry, I lost the box already. I don't really keep boxes for my Transformers since I don't really have the space. And with the box, I think I thrown out also the manual. So I'm sure there's a specific names for all the weapons. So th- as you can see, there's stuff hanging on his wings, like two sets of those. Then you got the arm blasters, also two of those. And he also comes with uh, this chest plate, of course, already with the Autobot symbol. And when you open the chest plate, wait, okay, there, helmet. Uh, I think this is for a more reminiscent of the G1 figure. Okay. He also comes with uh, effect parts. Actually, these effect parts are one of the most well used effect parts. One of the better ones. You could use it for gun blast, or like when he's taking off, you could put it here to have the blast off effect. Um, what else can I say about this figure? I really liked his portrayal in that series. Like I said, that's the primary reason why I'm doing this very late review of this figure. Yesterday, I did the review of the Earthrise Commander class figure, Skylinks. Yeah, Skylinks, and that one was a very fun figure. If you're inclined, you could check out my video yesterday. So for this figure, um, wait. So we've taken him off the rotating display. It was very hard to review him while he is rotating. So as you can see from this version, this mode, this robot mode, he has his Decepticon badge showing. A gimmick of this toy is that you could flip it around, see, and change it to an Autobot one. Another gimmick it has is his hands, as you can see. Wait, let's remove his weapons first. Yeah, his hands, when it's opened, you can see that it can close, and when it closes, the port that you could use to place his guns in pops out. When you open his arms, his hand, it will snap back there. If when you close it again, it will snap out. So that's pretty cool. For art, we could for size comparisons, he's a pretty large figure. I think he's off scale if you're basing it on the Netflix series. One of here's Optimus Prime. In the Netflix, I mean in the Siege line, Optimus Prime is a Voyager class. So that's how he scales with him. I think in the cartoons he was up to here. I think. I'm not sure, but they look together. They look nice together. Okay. You could take this chest armor and place it on his and the helmet. All you have to do is you push it from the back there, then you can place it on his face there. That's more reminiscent of the robot tech figure, and he does look cool with it, wearing it. In order to mount his chest armor, you have to flip this out. Okay, and there's slots here that you will peg it there, and now he looks like an armored yeah no. Okay. Another thing that you could do with the chest armor is you could get all his weapons. Two of his arm cannons. This one. He has really a lot of weapons. You could put it together. Like so. I take this one. Get his big weapon, big gun. Yeah, you could place it here. See those? Can you see it? Lighting is bad. I put it there. Okay. This when you put here. Okay, put the other side. And then put it like this. Put the other one on the other side. And this one. See that side? Get put it there. There. See this? Place it there, and then you put it there. And same with the other side. Okay. Now that's like a shield or ultra loaded out ship with lots of guns. You could place this when he has when you transform him into his jet mode, which I will do right now off camera. Oh yeah, you could place this here. See, like that, and now it looks like it's raining some heavy barrage of fire power or something. I got see, yeah, lousy sound effects. Anyway, let's transform him into his jet mode. So okay, so now we have transformed him into his jet mode, and as you can see, it's a very big jet. For sure. Here's Optimus Prime next to the jet mode. The jet mode is pretty big. I mean, it looks very nice. It has a very wide wingspan. It's very long. There are several gimmicks also to this mode, which we will take a look at now. So we have the jet standing. My camera, my phone. See, that's how tall it is in jet mode. From tip to tip, it's actually taller than a Gestalt figure. Here is a Superion. This is not the Hasbro one. This is a Taikong Zhenger combiner, or I think, but it's the same scale as a Hasbro one. And as you can see, the jet mode is a lot taller than a Gestalt figure from Combiner Wars. Placing a Voyager scaled figure, that's how tall Optimus Prime is, how big he is compared to the Jetfire jet. Let's get a deluxe figure. Here's a regular size deluxe figure, Mirage, right next to the humongous jet. And see, it's not even half. It's like a third or 1/4 of how tall Jetfire is in his jet mode. The gimmicks that I mentioned before, if you would look at its underside, there's this I can't really peg this part, so it's a bit loose, but it's supposed to be pegging to his arms, but I can't seem to align it, and it's a bit soft, so I've been having a hard time trying to peg that in. So mostly this part is bit loose. Yeah. Anyway, um, the what I was saying here are handles where you can have a regular size figure or prime, hang on to him in jet mode. You just put him here. See, and now Mirage is hanging on to Jetfire. Uh, Also, I don't want to break this. Uh, on his hip part, push the side skirts. When you push it like this, more handles come out, which would, so you could have like 4 figures hanging off him. You could also place him here like that. And now Mirage is hitching a ride on Jetfire. You could put like 4 figures or have 2 figures hanging on with both arms on those pegs. He has functioning wheels. His wheels are not just for show, they do roll. What else can I say about this? Oh yeah. The giant murder backpack. Yeah, I sold that from MGO. This giant setup of weapons and his chest armor, you can place here like that. Oops, sorry. See, keeps on pegging this part, and that's how it will look like. Or you could just sorry, this you could place his guns. Also, this gun can be split into 2. So there you have 2 of these. It has its own you can peg them all underneath him. I can put this here. Put it here. Then it could see that? I can put this one here. This is a pretty heavy toy, and I have to see. Yeah. And you can also do it on the other side. You just have to unpeg. Where is my unpegger? There. Okay, that's how it looks like. one thing that I've noticed about this for a commander class for the siege line, there's not that many ports you could use. You'd expect it has to have more ports for the siege gimmick, that it has a lot of I don't know where to put this. I could put this here. Or something. Or here. So he's all armed up to, but there. The effects part. Put here so that it looks like it's flying. So see, there you go. Hi. So that's the jet mode. See the jet mode. That's the jet mode. Okay, so that's my review of this Siege Warfare Cybertron Commander class Jetfire. Overall, it's a nice figure. Sometimes it looks too plain. It looks too plain when you look at it in pictures or in videos. But when you have this in hand, you'll see that there's a lot of details. There's a lot of sculpt, nice detailed sculpt in the robot. Lots of details. Sometimes it's good in hand, but it wasn't. I wasn't really enticed to buy it before by looking at its pictures. The Netflix series really helps it a lot, and it grows on you actually. This figure is I don't really rate it, but if I'm gonna rate, I don't really do a rating system. But if I'm gonna rate it, I'll give it like a 7. A 7. For its cool factor that it's really close. Not really close, actually. It's pretty spot on to how he looks like in the anime series. I'll give it like a 9. I mean, that's one of the things that they got right. They used the actual toy models for the animation. It's a bit stiff. It looks stiffer than usual, but it's amazing because it looks exactly like the toys. So if you're recreating things, you're recreating his battle with the Seekers, the part where he cut off Starscream's hand. You could really do that. Except of course the scaling. There's a bit of an issue with the scaling, but that's a nitpick. It's okay. I don't think that he used this look while he was in the series, but his normal. Oops, sorry. My table is really slippery and he's a bit top heavy. But his normal look, he is really spot on to that series. I mean, look at the sculpt on that face. It's amazing. So that's it. That's my video for today. Thank you for watching. If you like to view more of my videos, please do subscribe to my channel. Leave a like to this video, share it if you like. and press on the notification bell if you wish to see more of these kinds of videos. So thank you guys. Keep safe. Stay at home.